Hello everyone, it is me, James, also known as Splashback. I am coming to you today with a different video. This is actually going to be a second channel I've made called Splashback Plays. I have a main channel called Splashback where I just play FPS games. I am a sucker for so many different games that I had to split it into two channels because I didn't want to put like single player stuff and multiplayer stuff on the same channel. So Splashback is for FPS. This channel is going to be purely for single player stuff and just random things I want to do. I literally want to flood this channel with just single player playthroughs, trophy hunting, platinum hunting, and pretty much just anything else that I'm feeling, maybe like Pokemon, like TCG openings, things like that. So today I kind of just wanted to go through all my trophies and platinums that I've got currently. It will be a good little reference in a year's time. I'd like to come back and see how far I've come with trophies and just like what games I've gone through. So I'm literally just going to quickly go through. I say quickly, I don't know how long it's going to be. We're going to go through all my trophies and I'm going to try and get through it quickly because I could talk about games all day. But yeah, we're just going to go through platinums. I'm just going to quickly explain how I felt about them, my honest opinions, and then in the future I want to do videos where I just talk about the games that I finish, and then I'll talk about trophies if I get the platinum and any tips or tricks that I might share that helped me get the platinum in case other people are struggling. I always find myself googling tips and tricks for trophies that I'm struggling with. So yeah, let's just dive in. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to take me. Hopefully not too long. I've made a spreadsheet of all my platinums, the games that I've platinumed already. It's got the games I've platinumed already. It's got games I'm planning to platinum, games I'm currently playing, little notes as to what I'm missing, little things like that. So a lot of people tend to ask me what I'm playing and what's been done. So I'll leave that. It'll always be in the description of these videos. Feel free to go on there and have a look for yourself if you're interested. If not, don't even worry about it. But yeah, while we're going through this, if you have any comments, any questions, any suggestions for games that you'd like me to do, or you think I'd like based on my current trophies, please feel free just to post it below. Or even just let me know how many platinums you've got. You know, I'm always interested to see what people are up to, what people thought was a hard trophy. I'm happy for whatever. So, you know, feel free. But anyway, let's look at these trophies. Okie dokie. So I've got a little bit of a plethora of games on the home screen at the moment. I did play through Pac-Man Repack when it first came out, and I'm only missing a handful of trophies, so I'm probably going to get that platinum. I've already finished pretty much everything. It's just cleanup trophies, so I probably won't upload anything on that. I might do a video at the end just talking about it. But we're not even here to talk about that, so let's go to trophies, shall we? I'm not a huge platinum hunter. I have 55, which I'd say it's decent. That's a decent amount of platinums. I tend to go for platinums that I'm either really enjoying a game for, games that I'm missing one or two, or games that I'm enjoying enough to just get it done and like they're easy, they're fun. But yeah, moving forward, I have bought a new setup. I don't feel quite comfortable playing single player games at my desk. I always play sitting on the sofa with the big screen next to me. So I've actually bought a microphone that I can use to record over there. So I'm literally just going to start recording everything that I play and just uploading it to the channel, even if it's like a long video. I know a lot of people like long videos, so I'll just do it. I don't know what game I'm going to start with. It might be Ape Escape, because I've had an itching to play that recently. Although I also want to platinum Sly Cooper 2 and 3. I've done the first one. So that might be my next venture. I really don't know. We're just kind of rolling with it. Okay, so let's get into the trophies. I'm going to do my best to get through these quickly. I don't want to spend ages and ages and ages talking about every single one. If I do that, I'll probably do a separate video just talking about what I've done and how I felt about it. But to start things off, My very first platinum I ever got was Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank fan. I don't remember actively going out my way to get this. I remember vividly. I was at my nan's house. I took my PS3 around there, and I was missing like 2 trophies for the platinum. So I just thought, let's just get it. And then it kind of opened up my eyes to getting platinums. You know, sometimes you finish a game, you 100% it, and then if there's just like that little bit left, like a couple of trophies to finish, you kind of want to just get it done. So I got it done. I really enjoyed it. I love this game. And when did I even get this? 2010, 14 years ago. Damn, can't believe it's been that long. What an incredible game though. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then we'll keep going through. What else we got? Modern Warfare 2. I'm a big FPS person. I love my shooters. Hence why I've got another channel which I just focus on that on. I focus on that channel. Yeah, English is tough. Yeah, I love Call of Duty. I love the Spec Ops missions from back in the day. What year was this? Was that 2010 as well? 2010, yeah. Dude, I still remember the fear of hearing the Juggernaut music and seeing a Juggernaut run at you. It honestly scared the crap out of me as a kid. And I think even if you hear that music nowadays, like it's like a PTSD thing. Like you hear it and you're like, oh my god, there's a Juggernaut coming. Awesome game. Playing it from a veteran. Well, it was challenging, but you just take your time. It's doable. That was a great game. Assassin's Creed 2. I don't have the plat, but I am missing 3 trophies. 2 of them are really easy, and one of them is to collect all the feathers. I am so annoyed I didn't get it done as a kid. Don't know what I was thinking. I wish I could go back and tell myself to sort it out, but I will get around to just do that again at one point. I do want to play through the OG Assassin's Creed at some point, so that will definitely be one that I finish. Although it's a PS3, I'll work it out somehow. I'll work it out. Next platinum was Borderlands 1 again. Love the Borderlands series. I remember playing this co-op with my good friend Jack back in the day. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was one of the first looter shooters I really ever played. Story's hilarious. Finding alien weapons in that game was like finding gold dust. Or like mining gold even. Like the chances of finding them were so low, and I'm pretty sure we both found a couple each. I still remember to this day when we platinumed it, we took all of our weapons to a shop and just sold everything, deleted it, and sold the game each, and that was just it, just never to return. What did they bring out DLC? Because I don't know why there's trophies missing. Oh, there was. Oh well, it's lucky I'm never going back to finish that off, because that's quite upsetting. What else we got? What else we got? Again, 55 platinums is quite... I'd say it's quite a good amount. I'm not a hardcore platinum hunter. Like I said, I'll literally only go for games that I really enjoy, or I'm missing 1 or 2, or you know, like it's just a quick game that I fairly enjoy, so I might just get it done. Black Ops 1, again, love the Call of Duty series. Black Ops 1 was one of my favorite CODs of all time. Nothing will beat COD 4. COD 4 is my favorite. But I don't believe that had any trophies back in the day. Only achievements, so... yeah, no, very, very fun platinum. Again, just playing it through on veteran, that's pretty much the game. Only 0.3%. Oh, okay, I'll take it. In 2011. Yep, solid game. What else we got going on? Ratchet and Clank Nexus. Again, love the series. I would love to platinum all the games. I did recently play through every single one again, but some of the platinums are quite long-winded, and I burnt myself out after playing like 9 or 10 Ratchet and Clank games, however many there are. But yeah, I remember getting this one back in the day. Nexus isn't a very long game, as you can see. There's only a few trophies. It was a fun time though. Moving on. I mean, Kingdom Hearts doesn't count because there's no platinum for that one. Kingdom Hearts might even be the next platinum, you know? Bit of a gap. It is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game of all time. I love the series. People would ask me, what is your favorite one? And it is number one, purely for the nostalgia. I know 2 is a much better game, but 1, I just love 1 so much. I remember playing this and I screwed up because I wasn't going to get a platinum. Played it through, done it. And then I saw that there was trophies missing for playing it through on... Is it Proud or Critical on the first one? Final Mix. Okay. So I played through the game on Proud. And I was also missing... Oh wait, no, these trophies don't add up. 18, 10. Okay, I can't remember exactly what I did, but I know I didn't do these 4 trophies. So on one of my playthroughs, I played through the game. 3 trophies? 3 trophies. And I pretty much played through the game without changing any of my armor. I stuck with the Keyblade throughout the whole game. Didn't use the continue and defeated it in under 15 hours. And honestly, if you skip all the cutscenes, it's really not that bad. But again, probably one of my favorite platinums of all time because I just love the game so much. Marvel Spider-Man for PS4 might be one of the best Spider-Man games ever made. This one and 2 on the PS5, incredible. Spider-Man is probably one of my favorite Marvel characters. Love this platinum. Everything about the game, I loved it. So yeah, happy with that one. Kingdom Hearts 3, again, loved the series. It was a very, very easy platinum. You don't even have to play it through on the hardest difficulty. I think the longest things for me were the gummy missions, because I don't think anybody really enjoys the gummy stuff, but it wasn't too bad. It was doable. Final Fantasy 15, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan as well, and for 15 I just need to get Noctis's fishing to max level, and I've got the platinum, and I just keep forgetting to go back and do it. It's because I really don't want to do fishing, but I will do it one day. I will get round to it. Astro's Playroom. Now, this is an underdog game. This is the game that was built into every PS5 to playtest the controls so you can see the functions of what they do. And if you haven't played it, trust me, it is incredible. Like, it just showcases the control perfectly. I love everything about the PS5 control. But it's fun. It's got so many Easter eggs from other games. Like, you just constantly find yourself finding random PlayStation characters while you're playing through. It is a super fun game. Cannot wait for the second one to come out. I'm going to be getting the platinum on that 100% because I know it's just going to be just as fun. Oh, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Again, it's Ratchet & Clank. Rift Apart was awesome. I loved it. I loved the haptic feedback and the triggers. The trigger functions for the guns. And I just love the story. Again, big fan of the games. Okay, God of War for the PS4. I put this game off for so long. I played all the God of Wars as a kid. Definitely not a game for a kid to play. But I loved them back in the day, and I just kept putting it off. And I only played it in 2021. And it might even be in my top 5 favorite games of all time. God of War was incredible. The trophy is not too bad. If I recall rightly, it's just collecting everything and basically just 100% in the game, which it takes a good few hours, but if you're enjoying it, the time flies. Incredible. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. This is the problem with me. I'm a big fan of so many things. You're probably going to get sick of me saying it, but a big fan of anime. I love Dragon Ball, and Kakarot was an incredible game. Even though we've played through his story 1,000 times, I played it through one more time on Kakarot and loved it. Again, not a very hard platinum, I don't think. Nothing screaming at me that I struggled with. It's just doing everything in the game. And looking forward to Sparkling Zero. So, yeah, we'll see what that game has to bring. It Takes Two. Honestly, one of the best co-op games I've ever played. Me and my girlfriend played it together when it came out, and we've played it through many times since. Such a good game, really good story. It just feels so fun to play. If you haven't played it and you have someone to play it with, I highly recommend. Honestly, if you don't like it, I'll be shocked. Spyro Year of the Dragon. I mean, Spyro is a classic. I remember playing it as a kid. And Spyro 1, 2, and 3, I got the Platinums for. Really enjoyed them. Again, they're not hard. Just go through the game and just do everything and you'll get the plats if you're bothered about it. But I've played through this series so many times. Absolutely love them. And one thing I did notice only recently was that this Platinum's called Party Like It's 2024. So I'm wondering if they're going to announce something later on in the year. Probably won't, but, you know, it's an interesting thing to see. What we got? There you go, Spyro 1 and 2. Already spoken about. Cat Quest 2. Now, they gave this out for free a little while ago. When was it? 2022, 2 years ago. I saw it. I was like, I'm probably going to hate it, but it's free. I'll give it a go. Complete underdog game. It was awesome. Again, it has co-op. It is fun with another person. You don't need it though. But wow. Surprisingly, really fun game. And the third one actually comes out really soon, so I'm looking forward to playing through that as well. Hogwarts Legacy. I genuinely think this might have been one of my... the year it came out, I think it was my game of the year. Because, wow. I do enjoy Harry Potter, but I just didn't get bored of it. I couldn't put this game down when I started playing it. Genuinely, I think I 100%ed it within 2 weeks. I just didn't stop playing the game. Loved it. Not really much else to say. Nothing hard to do, just completing the game. The most annoying trophy on that is you have to get to a certain part in the game with every single house. So you have to start the game 4 times. But it doesn't take long. If you just blitz it and just do the main missions, it only takes like a couple hours, I think. Team Hufflepuff all the way. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Again, they gave this one out for free in 2023. I'm not a huge SpongeBob fan. I watched it as a kid. But the gameplay was quite funny. It was easy. I was just looking for something to play because I had nothing else going on at the time. And overall, it was a pretty fun experience. It didn't take long. I think I done it in like just over 10 hours. So I barely really wasted much time. It was fun. It was a fun game. If you like SpongeBob, definitely play it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, that's a nice sight, isn't it? All them plats. So we got Lego City Undercover. I do enjoy Lego games. I do find them quite fun. They're always the same for the trophies though. It's just basically 100% collecting all the collectibles, all the characters, all the vehicles, just getting everything. It does take a while, but if you've got someone to play them with, it's not too bad. Thankfully, my girlfriend enjoys them as well, so we just sit there and just bang them out. The Lego City Undercover was pretty good. Very different, open world kind of game. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Lego Incredibles is probably one of my favorites I've ever played. The way the superpowers worked in that game was so fun, and Incredibles it's a good movie, so you can't really go wrong. Lego Harry Potters, like I said, I'm a fan of Harry Potter, so it had to be done. Jurassic World, that one was a grind. I didn't go into it knowing how much you had to go back and replay all the levels of different dinosaurs. It was a headache. If you ever want to get the platinum for that, I would suggest using a guide, just so you know where to collect each dinosaur first, and then you can go through the levels. Like, I just played through the levels over and over and over again, and I was like, oh, I got this dinosaur, I go back to this level, and you do that, and you go back to another level. If you had it set out ready, it would have been so much more enjoyable, I think. Oh my god, it keeps going. Alright, we're not going to talk about that one. God of War Ragnarok, the second game to the God of War, well, the newer God of War games. Again, incredible. Loved it. Banged it out within a week of it coming out. Got everything done. Haven't played the DLC yet. I've heard it's really good, but I'm not a big fan of what are they called? Can't even remember what they're called. The style of DLC that is. It will come to me eventually. But you know what I mean, where you just keep playing the same thing and then it's different equipment and different outcomes. But yeah, again, really enjoyed it, loved it, awesome game. Cooking Mama Cookstar. I mean, I played all the games on the DS, and I saw it was on the store. I don't know if I got it for free or not. I can't remember, but it was fun. Didn't take too long. Getting excellent on all the cooking tasks is can be frustrating, but I got it done in the end. It was okay. It was alright. Bratz, I swear to you, I didn't play the Bratz game. My girlfriend played a Bratz game when she was younger. I'm not sure if it was this one and this was a remake or something like that, but when she finished it, she was missing one trophy. I asked her if she'd mind quickly grabbing it just to get a plat, and it's done. Don't ask me about it. I didn't play it. I don't know anything about it. Moving on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Now, Final Fantasy holds a very dear place to me. So I recently played through the Pixel remasters 1 to 6. I've never played them once before. So before last year, I'd only ever played 7, 9, 10, 15, 16. Crisis Core, Rebirth Remake. And I think that's it. I think that's all the ones I've ever played. So I was like, I'm going to get the Pixel Remaster. I'm going to play through 1 to 6, just so I can have my honest opinion. And I love them, honestly. You know what? For such old games, they're incredible. The older games are a bit harder. Like 1 to 3, you need a strategy guide. I love strategy guides. I would use them for every Final Fantasy if they kept making them. But especially 1 to 3, there's not really a lot of guidance on where you need to go, so it's very helpful. And the plats were just a blast. It was just basically collecting everything. I love collecting everything in games when I play them. Final Fantasy has made me that kind of person where, like, you know, like there's chests in like the craziest places. Every time I play any kind of game, I'm always checking every corner for collectibles and stuff. It's a problem, but it usually pays off. But yeah, Final Fantasy 1 to 6, all were really fun to do. Considering doing little videos just talking about the plat and like little tips. Like for 1, it can be like what team to use. 3, the job system was really interesting. The only issues I had with these games is 5, the bestiary, where you log all the enemies that you fought. I was missing 1. Okay, I used a guide for every game, and it never specified to me that... Oh, wait, no, it might have been 4. Oh, you know, I played them all through so quickly that I get the stories mixed up. Whichever one it is with Gulaf, when you go to his world, You're literally at a camp, and if you walk out a certain way, you progress the story. I didn't know you had to fight a goblin in this area to count it for your bestiary. I don't know how to say it. Bestiary. So I had to play through the game again just to get to that point. Thankfully, there's speed up in the remakes. But yeah, that was annoying. In Final Fantasy V, I missed one chest right near the end of the game, and I didn't have any backup saves, so I had to play through 5 again to get to near the end of the game to get that one chest I was missing. And 6 must be above this, but 6, right? Let me just talk to you about 6. Awesome game, loved it, absolutely loved it. Okay, there is a trophy which is pure RNG. There's a character. Is it Cypher? It's not Cypher. I might be making that up. But basically, he has a slots attack where you press it and you can either press X or let it auto roll, and there's a chance that you'll get 3 7s. I think it's 7s, and it's a jackpot, and it's like the ultimate attack. I finished the game, and I think I sat there in total for nearly 10 hours waiting for this lucky jackpot. Oh man, it was a headache. But the craziest thing was I actually left it for about 3 weeks, and I had a dream that I was gonna get on the game at 2 p.m. the next day, and the trophy popped for me in the dream, and it actually happened, but at 2:05 the next day. Swear to God, it was a blessing, and I did get a plat. So be prepared to deal with that. Ratchet and Clank, the remake, again, love the games. The remake was incredible. I've said that word far too much recently. There it is, Final Fantasy 6. I would love to platinum all the Final Fantasy games, but after 8, it starts to get a little bit tough. But I'll talk about that another time. Marvel Spider-Man 2, awesome game. Loved it. I wish it was longer, but I'm sure we're going to get DLC soon, which I'm going to be all over. I don't know what trophy I'm missing. It must be New Game Plus, because I haven't played through it again. But again, if you haven't played it, highly recommend. Oh yeah, this is where I went through my Ratchet and Clank phase recently. I will get them all platinum at some point. Did I not finish Gladiator? Do you know what? I played through every single game so quickly. I must have... Do you know what? I must have loaded it up and just never played it. I'll go back and get it at some point. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. If you've played the Little Big Planet games before, you'll definitely love Sackboy. It was awesome. The hardest trophy is the Knitted Knight Final Trial. My God, that was rough. I actually have it recorded on my PlayStation. It auto recorded the whole thing when the trophy popped for me. So I might show that at some point. Dude, that thing is just mad. Oh, if you know, you know. If not, enjoy when you get to it. Sly 1. I've only ever played Sly 2 and 3 as a kid. Never played the first one. First one was pretty fun. I did start playing 2, but again, I might just restart it and just record everything moving forward. Peggle. I'd love to platinum Peggle. I love Peggle, man. Honestly. But some of the challenges in it are just not fun whatsoever. Final Fantasy Rebirth was amazing. I pretty much just need to complete it on the hardest difficulty, and then that is pretty much the platinum done. I will go through it again at some point. I might wait nearer to the time for when the last game comes out, and then I'll push myself to just get through it. Disney Dreamlight Valley. I played loads of Animal Crossing during COVID and really got into it. And I really like Disney. Dreamlight Valley is pretty fun. Again, me and my girlfriend would play it. I think we've got like nearly 400 hours on that game, which is pretty disgusting. But the platinum was okay. The hardest one was Thorn collector, cleaner, remove 3,000 night thorns. So where's the first trophy we got? Oh, you're not gonna know. Take 50 pictures. That was in 2022, and I only got that 2022. 2 years later, I got that plat. Okay, now we're getting more recent. We're getting to the top because I remember doing these not too long ago. Kingdom Hearts 2. I never, ever, ever have played it through on critical. And I was really worried I was going to struggle, but I was fine. I actually smashed it. The only bosses that caused me issues was the Halloween Town second boss. Not the cage thing that eats Lock, Shock, and Barrel, but the second one when you're next to Santa's house. He was a pain. And then Zigbar. I don't know what it is about that guy. I've watched the strats. I know how it works. I just don't get on with fighting him. They were the only 2 fights I struggled with. But again, incredible platinum, incredible game series. Miles Morales, I played it when it first came out, but I was just missing the New Game Plus trophy. So I recently done it. I upgraded to the PlayStation Premium, so it was on there free to stream. So I just thought, it's one quick playthrough, it won't take me long. Final Fantasy VIII. Now, I said what Final Fantasies I have played through before, but now I've played through 1 to 6. I've played 7, 8, 9, 10. I've played the first 13 game. I've played 15, 16, and a few of the spin-offs. I'm halfway through 10-2, and I need to play 12, which I've never played, and I need to play the other 2 13 games. But 8, I put off for so long because everybody I knew said it was trash. They said the junction system was awful, the magic system was awful, and I played through it, and I actually didn't mind it. The speed up helped a lot. I'll be honest, without speed up, I think I would have got a little bit annoyed. But even Triple Triad, oh dude, love Triple Triad. That game was fun. But the story carries it. The story was awesome. I loved it. Don't listen to what other people say. Alright? Make your own judgment on these games. That's what I've learned. Final Fantasy X, like I said, I'd love to platinum it, but I need to defeat all the Dark Aeons pretty much, which I've never done before. Might get around to it one day. 10-2 has been really fun so far. I'm playing that in increments. Cat Quest 1. I've done Cat Quest 2, so I had to play Cat Quest 1. Awesome. Making my way through Lego Ninjago as my next Lego game. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. I just need to defeat 100,000 enemies, which is depressing because I've only just defeated like 50,000. So I'm trying to play a few songs every single day. That platinum should be done in a few months' time. Oh, now it gets juicy. I recently played through all the Jak and Daxter games as well. I've only ever played Jak 2. And these games, they're so fun. They're all on the PlayStation Store if you've got Premium. Free to stream. Jak 1 was awesome. Jak 2 was so much harder than I remember. These games when we were kids, I don't know how we played them because they were so tough compared to nowadays games. Just so you know, if you ever do go for the plat in this game, there is a lot of collectibles. I was going to complete the game and go back. I got screwed over because I didn't know there was missable collectibles. So that caused me a problem. There are, however, ways to use like cheat codes. I collected all of the collectibles apart from the missable ones, so I had to use a cheat to get the plat to pop. So if you do go for it and you want to do it legit, please use a guide because you will screw yourself over. Same with Jak 3. I used the guide for this one, so I didn't miss anything. Just so you know, just in case, okay? Daxter was actually quite fun for a PSP game. I enjoyed it. It only took me like I think 2 days playing. Jack X. The only good thing about this game is the soundtrack. I hated the mechanics. I hated the cars. You would be driving on a straight road, boosting, going 100% speed. And then if there was like a pixel out of place or a tiny little rock on the road that looks insignificant, my car would just flip out. The amount of times I would be on the last lap of like a 5-lap race, the laps are taking like 2 minutes a pop. Last corner, hit a rock, spin out, got to do it all over again. It was not fun. You'll enjoy it for the first hour and then you'll want to rip your hair out. So trust me. The only tip I can give you for Jack X is one of the trophies is to buy every single thing. But if you make a backup save at the end of the game, you'll have like 1 million coins or whatever it is, precursor orbs. And then buy one set of stuff for the trophies and then reload the save and then buy the next set, reload, buy the next set, and then you'll get everything. Because you can pop them individually. You don't need to have everything at once. That's a good tip because you don't want to be playing through that more than you need to. Jak and Daxter Lost Frontier. Again, I think this was a PSP game. It was weird. It was a weird game, but I wanted to get it done because I've done all the others now. Really hope we get another Jak and Daxter game moving forward. Okay, the more recent trophies. SpongeBob, the Cosmic Shake. I played Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I thought I might as well play this one. Again, it was free. Didn't take me long. Overall, it's a funny game. It was alright. Toy Story 2, I had to play. This was one of my favorite games as a kid. I don't know how we played with the controls we had back in the day, because they are horrendous. But thank God they added a rewind button. I know it is technically cheating. I could not give a shit. When you're climbing stuff and you fall and you've got to climb it all again, if you play it, I don't know if you buy the game as well, but when I played it through the premium, I could just press the options button and rewind a few seconds so I didn't keep falling off of things, thankfully. So that's a tip in case you are interested in that one. Toy Story 3, I done that in a few hours. Again, really easy. You might need a guide to help you with collectibles, but it's not hard at all. Crash Bandicoot, I never want to platinum that game because that is just infuriating. For the 1-year anniversary for FF16, I did go back and play through on Final Fantasy mode. Love that game so much. I think the story is probably one of my favorites ever. Yeah, even the DLCs all hit. They were awesome. So yeah, I'm glad I got that done. Byron is the best character in that game. If you've played FF16 and you agree, let me know. They recently put Ratchet & Clank Size Matters on the store. This game took me, I think, about 8 hours. Doesn't take long at all. It's quite fun. It's very janky. It's like it's a PSP game, but it plays like Ratchet & Clank 1, so it's a little bit dodgy with the controls, but it's an easy plat. Again, I love the series, so I had to get it done. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I forgot I even had these on the PlayStation. So Ninja Storm 1 was fun. Went through, done that, and I done number 3. 3's quite funny because I done all the trophies but one in 11 hours. And one of the trophies is to play for 30 hours. So I actually had to just leave my PlayStation on overnight to pop the trophy. Yeah, that's what it come down to. I would love to do Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, but there's a lot of online trophies. So unless I had someone I'd be willing to sit there for a few hours and we could farm trophies for each other, I probably won't ever get that one. But we'll see. We'll see. I've burnt myself out because that's all I've been playing the last 2 weeks, so I'm not going to touch a Naruto game for a little while. I will at some point get around to playing the rest of the Ninja Storm series. And at the moment, I played Pac-Man on release, but I've recently gone back to it because I was only missing a couple of trophies. It's not going to take me long. I'll probably just platinum this in the next couple of days just so it's done. I won't record any of that. And then just crack on with the next thing. Like I said, I don't know. I never really have a plan of what I'm going to go for. It's just what I'm feeling in the moment. Like I said, I'm not always going to go for plats. I will just play games for the fun of it because I love games in general. I've got a PlayStation, Xbox, and a Switch. So I play everything. I don't really achievement hunt because I don't find it as fun as trophies. Probably because I don't have any on there at the moment. I just play the games on the Game Pass just for fun. But yeah. Again, this is more of a reference as to when I do an update in like a year's time, see how I do. But I'm hoping you enjoyed seeing what I've been getting up to. Hopefully going forward, I'm going to be uploading just full game playthroughs of myself playing stuff, any tips I find for trophies and platinums, and just any other random stuff going forward. So again, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested to see what's to come. And if you have any comments about what you've got going on, what platinums you've got as well, feel free to just drop them down. I'll reply to pretty much everything. So yeah, I am going to leave it there. And I will see you on the next video, which will probably be me sitting over there. Don't know if I'm going to record myself sitting on the sofa because I sit in some really weird positions. But we'll see moving forward what I do for the layout. Anyway, hopefully videos will be coming out soon. I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.